I hope all of you had a great Thanksgiving. Today, and about a week and a half ago, I fought Wolf and I realized I didn't make the video on it yet. I do have a guide. I may not have a guide on how to beat Wolf, but Vvulf isn't actually too hard. So obviously he's a roaming boss that occurs after a certain amount of weeks where certain conditions have been met. I believe it's after week 40 or when you have 4 Resolve 5 pluses, I think. So it can either be triggered by just too much time has gone by, or you have too quickly boosted some of your characters, and I guess he just comes as a way to punish you. We're about to walk into the fight here. I did record some Crimson Court stuff today, and I also have done some Code Vein stuff. But today I really just kind of want to digest what Vvulf does and ways you can easily beat him. Now when I went in here, I actually wasn't completely geared out. I didn't have my max armors, and I think a couple of my max abilities were missing. So I was actually a little underprepared. So what you see here is actually probably, I want to say it, as bad as you can probably go in and still get the guy. So as you can see, some of my armors are 4. I do believe my skills are maxed though, because those actually make the biggest difference. So I did believe I maxed those. But other than that, I am lacking a little bit in dodge and HP, which does hurt me a little bit because obviously any more health would be nice for those 16 hits. Now the main point of Vvulf is pretty much you obviously throw those bombs. The bombs hurt a lot, and the only real way to get around that is to have a man-at-arms constantly use Defender. People have different strategies for this. I think this is definitely the most reliable, but you can do pretty much I'm gonna burn you out strat, like you kill him so fast, because he does only have 160 HP. That's not a lot. Now I will recommend that DOTs are decent on him, but they aren't exactly the best either, because he only gets 2 actions per turn that I believe apply to DOT tick. So 160 HP is a decent amount to get through if you're not doing a lot of raw physical damage. I have had success before in bringing in someone like a leper. Now the only problem with the leper is, besides other issues which some of you all really dislike about him, obviously it's the row versatility, but he can really smash him for 30 to 40. If you can keep some of the ads down well enough, he can, hit him a couple of turns in a row, so he can keep him right there. But I've usually found that between a jester and one other damage dealer that doesn't have to have bad row versatility, such as the leper, you can kind of get away with it. I think the Highwayman is always a great choice. You could really have probably a Hellion. Hellion's a great choice for multiple row hitting. Her one ability would have to be, not if it bleeds, but I forget the one where she hits the 3rd position with it. That ability is pretty good. It may not do the damage you want though, so you do have to be careful about that. Iron Swan would only hit the bombs. The bombs do come back every time, so it's not something you can exactly reliably do. I never tried a bounty hunter, but really everyone is human here, so he might get some excellent damage from that. But there's just some thoughts. Let me know down below what your thoughts and party composition for Vvulf is. There's a lot you can do. I have beaten him before without a man-at-arms, as I said. You just have to be very observant of the individuals who are getting hit by the bombs, obviously, as it will probably deplete their whole HP if you get unlucky with the range of damage it does to you. And the way I've beaten Vvulf before is actually in the Colors of Madness when he got randomly summoned. I had 2 shield breakers, a jester, and a vestal, and obviously the vestal just had to keep picking up whoever got hit that bad. But the shield breakers have so much damage, they actually got through Vvulf, I think about like 4-ish turns. They were getting some really nice criticals on them, and the occasional bleed from the jester was really nice as well. As you're going to see, it start to slowly stack up here. The only thing you might have to worry about is if you don't kill Wolf quick enough, the war cry does not trigger a riposte, and even though it's 10 stress, it's not the most. You are going to be chasing up a lot of stress damage because you also do have to go through a couple of fights before now, and you may not be walking in the best condition already, so it's not something you exactly prepare for. Well, let me say this. It's not like you take a campfire before this and remove a whole bunch of stress and get a bunch of abilities. Therefore, you can kind of be behind the 8 ball when it comes to that. But once you get your protection up, the bombs don't do a lot and you should be okay. Man-at-Arms really doesn't do anything else other than protect, unless you think you can get to the boss in one shot in the end. I might do that in this video, I'm trying to remember, but I doubt I do, so I probably just keep guarding because there's no point in getting greedy. And you just gotta keep sinking all your HP into the Man-at-Arms because he might get critically hit by a bomb, which isn't a lot, but still 12 to 16. If that happens once or twice, you can kind of get unlucky. So you definitely have to be careful of when your damage comes and how you're going to take care of it. And as this fight has progressed, you can see that I am actually taking a significant amount of stress damage because I don't have the weapons. See right there's 14 crit. I don't have the weapons really to get through them, so it's taking a long time, and all that long time has really jacked up my stress. And as you can see, I think my Vestal is only like 20 away now. My Man-at-Arms is only about 20 away, so I really need to get to this guy. But it can take a while because his bleed resistance isn't the lowest. And as I said, not everything is at the highest. And that's why, and right here I go all in. Because at this point it's the bomb sitting on my Man-at-Arms, who is already at pretty much max protection. And I'm playing around right there at 13, exactly what I needed. But I went all in because I was like, I can't really take much more stress damage because if someone starts going a little cuckoo, it can ruin my party. But that is about probably as low as you can go without losing, because really you need that damage in those max skills to do the necessary damage. So this is my on-the-fly guide essentially. He can stun you, summon, stress you, and then obviously the bombs are the big ones. The other 3 are pretty mediocre compared to what would happen to you. So, and there's a couple of rooms that have trinkets and stuff, but since I have most Ancestral already, I didn't get another Ancestral trinket. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video shows you a different way to kill a wolf. Like and subscribe below.